Yo, welcome to today's YouTube video. So I'm actually heading to the gym right now for leg day, and I think most likely I'll probably be doing a voiceover for that leg day. Then right after that I'll be doing a questions and answers. So I shall see you guys at the gym. Peace. Wait, hold on. One more thing. You all need to subscribe to the channel right now for future videos, okay? Thank you in advance. Now see you at the gym. What is up, YouTube? So welcome to my leg day. So as usual, I start off with squats as my main compound movement. So it's been just over a month back in the gym since gyms were closed down, so my strength isn't the best. But I believe this leg day I managed to get 3 sets of 10. I have no idea how I did it. And I know it was extremely hard. I think I just did it because I was in front of a camera. Otherwise, I don't think I would have been able to get 3 sets of 10. But being back at the gym, that was a huge PR. So next up, we moved on to leg press as my quad focused movement. So if you want to target your quads more on leg press, you just have to place your feet lower on a leg press machine. So if you guys haven't realized, my range of motion is actually really good, and I'm also pausing at the bottom. I'm not ego lifting. I know a bunch of guys like to just slap on as many plates as possible and just pump out really bad reps on leg press. Next up, I moved on to RDL extensions as my hamstring focused movement. I recently started using straps because I realized the heavier I go, my grip tends to slip away, so using straps stops that from happening. Next up, we moved on to leg extensions to target my quads. And if you guys haven't realized how my leg days are structured, I start off with a compound, then it's like hamstring quad. So feel free to structure your leg day somewhat like this. Right after that, at the end of my workout, I superset hamstring curls, pausing at the top to just get a better time on the tension, and I superset that with calf raises. Try not to look at my calves carefully. They're not the biggest, but they are a work in progress. Okay guys, so it's Q&A time. So I did a question poll on Instagram, and I had numerous people that left their questions. Feel free to follow the Instagram at Mikahail_Lois, by the way. So let's get right into it. So the first question is, how much your height and where are you from? So I am 6'3" and I am from Trinidad and Tobago. Do you have a training partner? It seems like you're really missing your old training partner. So this is from my good friend Ali. I do miss you a bit, but you know me. I'm like a introvert, so I do enjoy training alone as well. But you know what? I think next week we should definitely try to hit up a gym session. Do you watch anime? And if so, what is your favorite? No, I do not watch anime. In fact, what's a good anime that I could watch? I really wouldn't mind getting into anime as long as it's good. When you get in waves, bro, I thought about getting waves because I had a bunch of people on TikTok just telling me to get waves, and I did think about getting it, but I really think it's a lot of effort, not only to get it but to maintain waves. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I don't think I will, to be honest. Clear skin. So my girlfriend actually got me into skincare routine. So I have a face cleanser that I wash my face with every night. And then I'll put on a serum, a face moisturizer, and sometimes I use eye cream. But these skincare products I use are kind of pricey. I would highly recommend staying away from the cheap stuff like the Neutrogena. Get quality, which may be pricey, products. How to be confident. Fake it till you make it. Let's say you fake it a good amount of time. You fake it so much to the point where it feels like you're actually confident. So just fake it. Leg day with 0 caffeine. Built different, bro. Yeah, honestly, actually today I just ate legs and I did it without caffeine. I don't know, like, it's tough, but I just get it done. Like, my first half of my workout is really tough, but halfway throughout it, I just get going and it becomes somewhat easy. But yeah, I'm definitely built different for that. Yo, my right arm is stronger than my left arm, but my left arm is bigger. Help? Something's wrong there, my friend. Maybe you're getting better tension in one arm, I would say. So Yeah, make sure you get the same amount of tension when you're doing dumbbell curls in both arms, and eventually it should get better in due time. I was fat and I used to only do cardio, and now I'm skinny fat now. I started weight training. Should I bulk or cut? So I would recommend sticking at your maintenance calories. Make sure to hit around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. 20 to 25% of your calories coming from fat and the rest carbohydrates. I did a full video on this topic, so feel free to check it out. What motivates you? Having financial freedom. I want to be 25 and just be free and just be able to do what I want. What's the ideal amount of reps sets I should do for gaining muscle? There's no ideal amount of reps and sets. Just make sure your whatever your volume is, make sure you're capable to do that volume, because you don't want to get like recovery issues. As long as you're recovering fine, you're probably doing the right amount of volume. And in terms of reps, as long as you're training close to failure or even to failure sometimes, that should be fine. And when I say close to failure, I mean like leaving around like 3 to 2, even 1 rep in the tank. That's considered training close to failure. Why are you my favorite fitness influencer? I don't know, bro, but I appreciate you. Like, that means a lot. How old are you? I am currently 24 years old. Do you plan to start boxing or martial arts? Eventually, I think I will when I'm a bit older. I could see myself being in my 30s and like, you know, going to like boxing classes, martial arts, you know. Because I'm big, I have muscle, but most probably I can't fight, you know, like properly. So I'm sure boxing or martial arts would teach me how to like fight, you know. And it's a good skill. You never know what could happen. Why don't you compete in open bodybuilding? Because I will need to take some juice to do that, and I don't think I want to take that sort of juice, if you know what I mean. What do you think is the best age to start lifting? The best age to start lifting, I would say it's around like 18 years old, because this is when your testosterone levels are like peaked. So I think starting at that age is like, it's just you're the best. You could probably get the most results starting at that age, like from newbie gains. Like I started training at 18 or 19 years old, and my newbie gains were insane. Like this is when I was just started. A picture should pop up, and this was 1.5 years in. So what's your favorite muscle group to hit? My favorite exercise right now is probably like RDL extensions, because I really like that feeling of your hamstring lengthening. My favorite muscle group to hit those, I would say maybe like biceps or maybe like chest. Any tips for bulking? I'm really skinny and struggle to get my calorie surplus in a lean diet. So I would recommend trying nut butters, oils, avocado. These things are really high in calories, so try implementing those foods. There's some other foods you can implement as well, but yeah, those are some good ones. Does creatine cause bloating? Maybe, I'm not sure. People like to say it causes bloating, but I really think it doesn't. But I don't know, maybe it depends on individual to individual, but personally for me, it does not cause bloating. How much should I be eating for a lean bulk? So I would recommend starting at 200 to 300 calories above your maintenance and sticking at those calories for like a few weeks to maybe even a few months. Then you could further increase your calories. I am planning to start going to the gym, but I'm afraid of injury from improper form. Any advice? Do your research. Like literally you could find any and everything on the internet. What's your opinion on Olympic lifts like the snatch and clean and jerk? I think those exercises are very technical. Maybe eventually I will get into it, but I personally think those exercises are just very technical. How can I get stronger as fast as possible? Make sure you're in a caloric surplus on whatever exercise you're trying to get stronger in. Maybe you could try to increase the frequency. That may help as well. What do you do for abs in a PPL split? Well, if you do everything correctly, in most exercises, you're literally training your abs because you have to engage your core. So, what's your max bench? So, my max bench used to be 330 pounds, but now it's currently maybe like 260 pounds. I haven't tested out my max, but I recently got 2 plates for 3 sets of 4, so I'm assuming it's around 260 pounds. Is overtraining something to be concerned about, or do most people train like pussies? Yes, most people train like pussies. Then there are savages out there who just train like dogs, and most probably they're overtraining. But if you're not having any sort of recovery issues, you're probably not overtraining. And yeah, that's it for today's Q&A. I appreciate you all for watching today's YouTube video. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe. And once again, I appreciate you all. Until next video, peace.